approximately 400,000 children and adolescents between the ages of 0, since when they're babies, to 19 years are diagnosed with cancer every year. This is according to the WHO. This figure was released on the 12th of February 2021. Now, according to the Journal of Global Oncology, an estimated 200,000 children are diagnosed annually with cancer in low to middle income country Nigeria. Nigeria is inside that category. 200,000 children diagnosed with cancer. According to reports by Cure Search for Children's Cancer, cancer is the number one cause of death in children. 43 children are diagnosed with cancer every day. Are there signs and symptoms? At what point should they say that, okay, let's go screen for this?
Well, for me, screening is key, for everything, especially cancer. And the earlier that child is screened, the better for, the outcome. There's what we call the Sensorial sign. The S says seek medical advice for whatever you don't understand, whatever it is that you don't understand in a child. A child that's coming down with malaria, in quotes, every other week or every other month. It may be something else that is ailing that child. So have that child, investigated. The eye is for the eyes. Most of the time when we have children who have neuroblastoma, for instance, they come in with a bruise-like effect, as if the eye, the periorbital area, that's the area around the eye, have been in a trauma. So there's bruises or something that looks like bruises around the eye.
Okay.
Then the eye itself, the black of the eye may have some changes. So when that happens, it's good to have the child checked. When the eye is bulging out, it's good to have the eye checked, because it could be anything in the brain itself that is making, a mass in the brain could actually push out the eyeball. So there are so many things, surrounding the eye. The L is for lumps in any part of the body. Any lumps that you feel, please have that child investigated. We've had children who were actually, the lumps were detected by non-family members.
Okay.
One was actually a tailor trying to take measurement of a girl of 3 and felt a lump in the abdomen. And that child had a cancer of the kidney. So let us, be more particular when we look at our children. And then the U is for any unknown thing, just like the S. A is for aches, fractures, anything at all that a child that runs and falls and have a fracture, that shouldn't happen, because the bones are actually quite hard and shouldn't break that easily. Then the N is for any neurological sign. A brilliant child, all of a sudden is now dull. A child who wakes up in the morning and the child is vomiting, constant headaches, the head getting bigger, especially in children below the age of 2. The head getting bigger, that shouldn't be, in a faster way than it should happen. Of course, a child's head grows proportionately to the body. But when the head is getting bigger than normal, that child should be investigated. Having these signs and symptoms does not say that the child must have cancer, no. But there's a possibility, and it is good to catch that possibility as early as one can. It's very, very sad that cancer treatment in Nigeria for children is still very, very expensive. I've known families who have sold everything they had. One family actually sold their land, sold everything, just to make sure that the child comes out cured, And because things are not working the way they should, even sometimes you need the medicines, you can't get them. And then our celebrities here in Nigeria are not as forthcoming as they are abroad.
Yeah.
We have just the support system doesn't just come from family members, but from external factors too. We have what they call Make a Wish Foundation abroad, where children make a wish, and sometimes their wish is to meet this celebrity or that celebrity, to eat a ton of ice cream or whatever. We've written to some celebrities in Nigeria, especially in Lagos, asking that they come visit this particular child, that the child's wish is to meet the person, because maybe the child's wish is to be an actor, or a radio presenter, but knowing that he or she is going soon, let me meet this person, this is my inspiration. And then you write to the person doesn't even so much as acknowledge the email or the letter that you've written.